Hello guys, hey chat, hello to everyone who have joined so far, who will be probably rewatching the VOD. I see Sylvian, I see Dan. Hello guys. How are you feeling today? Are you excited for the upcoming match? I am really excited to see those two fighting against each other. Before I introduce both of the players, just gonna say that it's probably gonna be the only game today. Don't think anything else is scheduled. We already had Furious Fire versus Pay to Win in losers bracket, which was streamed in tournament live. But right now nothing really is scheduled anymore, so we will probably have this only one game. And since it's kind of been already a week almost since the start of the tournament, feeling good. I'm glad that you do. Feeling good too. I might chill with the chat a little bit more after the game ends to just talk about the results of the first week and look into everything that has been happening. Isaac making last minute predictions. I am going to sob. Let me add them all really quickly. Yeah, but either way, we will have a pretty interesting game. I will explain why in a second. Hold on. Adding all those predictions. Already had we actually had like technically 2 games, but one of them was a forfeit, so yeah. Panda Brody K had to drop out from his match against NT because he doesn't really have time to play that much anymore, so unfortunately we have one disqualification, one forfeit overall. Like, never random kind of forfeited, but he at least played some games in his match, so... But yeah. Never can have fucking tournament where every game is played yet, but it is okay. Kinda... Wait, what the hell? I'm like tripping right now, hold on. Yeah, okay. I was just sorry, having a bit of a moment while preparing for the match, so yeah, let's invite our participants and prepare for the match. We'll be having Daniez versus Boots, one of those scenarios, one of those matchup where an old established player, a player that is known to be good at the game, Daniez, is going up against a new generation, new blood, Boots, who showed a spectacular performance so far for the first time player. So, and unfortunately one of them will have to leave the tournament today. One of them will be eliminated. It is losers bracket round 2, first match of this stage so far. So it will be interesting to see and probably gonna be a very close game. Booth showed that he can stand his ground against top players in his first match against Kenneth. And showed pretty good results against Neverendum. Daniez started his path with a win against Pay to Win, who is similarly to Boots, a new player, not as experienced player. And Daniez had a pretty confident performance and then getting eliminated from winners bracket by Very Lonely Tree, also a non-established player. So like I said, probably gonna be a close game, and we will see how it will turn out. Still not saying my name right. Daniez? Dan? I do not know how to pronounce it correctly. I'm sorry. I do not live in the country that speaks that language, so I'm trying my best. Let me pull up the scoreboard. Let me prepare everything. Open my freaking water bottle. What is your skin, my guy? I'll make you proud. Dennis, okay. 3 nerd emoji. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. I'm gonna when I add the emotes to my chat, I will use it as a nerd emoji. I will just steal that from his skin. Cause why not? Yeah, and let me check a few more things. I think I have everything prepared, and rejoin command here. Yeah, and I think we're good to start. Good to go. Sent is once again gonna be helping a lot at writing the scoreboard. Already doing his thing there as usual. So yeah, big thanks to Sent who's helping with predictions shit and keeping track of scores in like almost all of the games. So don't know what I would be doing without him. So okay. Let's jump into the first game. Both participants are ready. I'm excited. Hope you guys excited too. Let's see how this game will turn out. Going straight into game number 1. Like I said, one of them will have to leave the tournament, so the stakes in this bracket are always really high. And we are starting off with a bit of a minecart racing game that is highly relying on RNG. Then with seems to be having a little bit of more wool at the start, but missing some of the shots, boots not being way too accurate either, both missing a lot. Then with slight lead, almost at max speed, one more shot, and Daniez reaches max speed, finishing first. Boots gets to max speed right after his opponent, but the difference between them was too big. Daniez starting with a 1-star lead in this matchup. And moving to round number 2, Animal Slaughter. See how this will play out. A lot of, not a lot, but quite a bit of randoms in here who can steal some points, who could screw our participants up. Not that many animals spawn at the start, so our players slowly getting some points. Daniez seems to be slightly ahead. Boots right behind though, catching up. Of them going in separate directions now. Daniez still keeping only slight lead over Boots, both of them having basically the same pace in terms of killing animals, and Daniez missed a few of the mobs in front of him, and some of them got stolen by Boots, and now Boots suddenly up ahead. With both of them nearing 100 points and the game nearing its end, Daniez falling 20 points behind. Boots seems to be tying up the score. After round number 2, yeah, Daniez doesn't have time to catch up. It's a tie, 5-5 stars after 2 rounds, and we move into Bombardment, which we don't see too often in this tournament. I'm pretty sure. Not a very common game here. Same was for a Christmas one we won, I remember. It was played like twice or something. Seems to be not not a very big part of the cycle currently. But and one of the bombardments that was played in Christmas Only One was when once in a game between Daniez and Itamar, and it was the most decisive game there since Daniez didn't score enough points to tie up the game. But it was then, and now we have literally the exact same situation. Daniez dying right before random, and Boots gaining 2 stars on him in this one. Bro, I brought up this game in a perfect moment. The history seems to be repeating itself, and now we're going into ho where Boots showed himself like an insanely strong participant. Going up for random first might be screwing up the game for himself here. No, his CPS is too strong. He's trapping Daniez, securing first place here, but if he went for Daniez first instead of the random, he might have got some more points, but it doesn't matter. Boots will be increasing his lead by another star after this round. Boots with strange priorities, I know, right? But I mean, maybe he just wants to solidify the lead he already has. Like, didn't want to risk it with random passing him. I don't know. Wow, what is he drawing? What is that supposed to mean? He's drawing some symbols. It's N again. Ano. Ona. I do not know what it means. Boots is leaving some cryptic messages on the land. And now he's 3 stars ahead of Daniez going into next round. I thought he was making an Among Us. Yeah, me too. Hello, girl, by the way. Haven't seen you in a bit, and moving into game number 4 where Boots is up ahead once again. Almost full block ahead of Daniez. Dan seems to be slightly catching up and then making a bit of a mistake, falling behind another block. Boots has a very good chance of getting another star here and possibly getting to an unreachable difference for Daniez here. With only so many rounds left, Daniez is gonna be 4 stars behind, losing Lab Scheme to Boots. And okay, I guess everyone else just left. I will try to make it end faster. Oh fuck, that, bruh. How did they both spawn right next to me? I looked at my son and was like, where's the tube? Where did the tube go? It's supposed to be there. I was trying to spell Boots. Oh, I see. That makes more sense. Guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. We'll be down there soon. Trust. My participants got some time to relax, to get ready for the next rounds. Prepare for some interesting rounds here. Because Boots is 4 stars ahead. Daniez needs to figure something out. This is a banned game. And Daniez needs to get some swing games in here, but not in this lobby maybe, because if they get like something like Big Jousting or Frozen Floor, Daniez will not be able to get any confident stars and any boosts in the scores here, so Daniez needs to find something. Daniez needs to hope that they will get something in the next lobby and do his best in this one in the remaining rounds. Boots participating in an act of cyberbullying here towards Dan. Daniez. Hi. Okay. Now moving to a game that is not banned. RPG 16 with just one AFK in here. This will be interesting. Oh, what was that lag? Oh gosh. And Boots just instantly running away from Daniez, trying to find that AFK. That's a very smart play. And then waiting for Daniez to hit him the second time to steal the kill. Boots is playing it very smart, but also taking a bunch of hits from Daniez while trying to bait him out. Boots is like one hit from death, and his greed, his luring strat backfired. Daniez is up ahead with getting an early kill, and Boots now going for the random. He was trying to steal the kill from Daniez here, and then steals that as well and killing Boots right after that. Daniez is so far ahead, and with no one else in the lobby, Boots with only one kill will have to settle to second place here. He still tries to go for the remaining random, but it's not enough. Daniez cutting down a lead to just 3 stars. Now we're moving into banned game, and we have only 2 more rounds. And let's just trick you, since they will leave the random on 2 HP and fight each other, yeah. Also, I was saying that Boots was playing it smart, but also props to Daniez, who didn't get caught into this trap that Boots was carefully setting up for him, and was just assertively going at his opponent instead. And that's smart play from Daniez as well. Guaranteed him a win in RPG. And now only 3 stars down, where we got a new lobby, and this is what Daniez needs. Daniez needs a new active randoms and maybe games like Frozen Floor, Peak Jousting, Cannon Painting as well could work for Daniez here, although all those games are also pretty good for Boots, since because of how good his CPS and aiming is. Trying to get him to hit none first, but yeah, I get it. But despite Boots' CPS, Daniez seems to be knocking him out of the top 3 for quite a bit, but Boots then catching up towards the end once again. We've seen him do that multiple times, and instead of Daniez getting 3 points on Boots here, we see the reverse situation. Boots knocking Daniez out at the last second, out of top 3, and finishing him off with only last round of Endless Split, which will not decide anything. Boots won by quite a bit already. What an impressive campaigning from Boots here. Sorry for party rocking. Yeah, with 6 stars between them, Daniez understands that he can't win any more. Boots dying pretty early as well. None of the participants really caring about this round. It's just since it doesn't affect anything, they just play it out and not care much for the result. GG's for GG's to Boots for the first game, starting off with a pretty confident lead. We shall see if he can keep this performance, keep this lead up in the next few rounds in the upcoming games, right after we finish this annual split, which Daniez is still successfully surviving in, while doing the infamous McPopter strat. I should think tournament match and we'll split with Valmak Pop 13. Would be kinda cool. Whole cycle. Yeah, Boots is getting Ho in basically every single of his games. Well, every single of his matchups so far. Daniez got tired of running around and now just playing the game a bit more careful, trying to get some extra stars right in the end, and then dying to a random. So 2-star lead in the last round does not affect anything. Game 1 is over. Boots. That's not how I spelled it. His name. Boots won. Yeah, 15-19 total score. It's a pretty good, pretty close game. Up until that kind of painting, which decided all. So shall see how both of our players will perform next. Let's get straight in the game too. I'm excited to see it. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet for sure. Daniez is right. It's always the case with party games tournament. The match is not over until it is over. Yeah. Let me see. Lobbies are filling in a bit slower today, but we got enough people now. Let's start game number 2. And it is Lawnmower, which I don't remember how both of them, how good both of them are. I think Boots might have lost his Lawnmower games yesterday, but might be wrong here. And doesn't really matter how you were performing before. All that matters is your performance right here and right now. And currently Daniez starting with a bit of a small lead over the Boots, and not only Daniez is ahead of Boots, also a random Kaiser Wilhelm II is now in the second place. Might be screwing Boots up here if he doesn't catch up. If he doesn't catch up in time, he seems to be only few points behind, but he needs to make up this difference before the game ends, and he doesn't. Daniez starting with a 2-star lead in Lawnmower, and now moving into Frozen Floor game where Boots can make up this difference in a single second. Boots seems to be struggling to find Daniez, not seeing him anywhere. Maybe having an invisibility glitch. Both of the participants not really finding each other, and here we go, they're engaged in a combat. Boots almost getting knocked off, not going for Daniez at all. What is going on? Does he not see him? Is that what's happening here? Or does he only wants to go for randoms? Oh, and Boots! What did he do just now? Did he... Yeah, everyone was in the base, I figured. But Boots got knocked off by Daniez, and then knocks both Daniez and last random out of the ring. Right at the end. What was that? What were those kills by Boots? As he was falling down, he said, "No, you guys are coming down with me," and did not let Dan get even more even more stars him. We already played this one. We literally just played it. No one expects the German Reich. Oh, not again, dude. Oh, not again, please. Now, 2 rounds into game number 2. Daniez with a 3-star lead. She's pretty good. And now moving to Anvil Spliff. This time, participants will have to play it. Participants will have to play it well, because it does affect the result. And Boots needs to make up some stars here. He cannot afford to fall down even more from here now on. Hi, hello Kenneth. He joined at the start of game 2 here. Since Anvil Spliff is gonna be pretty long, gonna be a little recap, because game 1 was in Boots' favor, mostly close up until the middle of the game, where Boots could got some stars in bombardment on Daniez, and then when Dan had an opportunity to catch up towards the end in competing, Boots got a 3-0 sweep there and secured the win. And this time Daniez starting with a bit of a lead, getting 2 stars lead in Lawnmower and then 1 star in Frozen Floor. So that's what's been happening. And right now we're in round 3 of Anvil Spliff on Boots, and actually pretty doing some pretty risky moves by almost dying. Daniez, what is he up to? Then? Don't do that. Daniez already once got his stars removed by exploiting in 2v2, and this time Daniez dies before the random and avalanche again, bro. We're getting so much avalanche, and this is some interesting matchup. Not a single game so far where our players got second and first in a single round. Got first and third in Lawnmower, second and third in Frozen Floor, and first and third Anvil Spliff. And now Daniez only 1 star ahead, moving into round number 4, Chicken Rings. Where Daniez actually had a bit of a lead, but then got passed by Boots eventually, showing some pretty good movements. And now Daniez needs to not only worry about passing Boots, but also not messing up, because there's a random right behind both of them. But Daniez manages to make up this difference, manages to pass Boots again towards the end, and finishes first, improving his star difference once again. Very close match, and a game that Boots always wants to see, that is always favorite towards him. Daniez needs to not get completely annihilated here. They both going in the exact same directions as before, and Daniez manages to make up some land here, and actually kind of trapping Boots in here, despite not having as good of a CPS, still gaining some pretty good land here. And is he gonna have more land in the end? Hold on. They might be pretty close to each other. I know, I think Daniez will be having a win here against Boots and Ho Ho Ho. Feels like... I don't know. It will be close. Daniez is almost out of land. Boots has finished. And trying to block Daniez's vision, but it does not help. Daniez has more length, winning ho 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 against Boots. What an impressive performance from Dan here. And moving into pick justing, there are so many swing games in this round. What is going on? And perfect opportunity for Boots to make up all this 3-star difference between him and Daniez. Right now he's getting a bit targeted by none. Boots and Daniez engage in the combat. Daniez killing Boots here as well. What a pop-up from Daniez right now. And killing random, getting another regen. Daniez is just showing some spectacular plays here. Probably gonna be getting 3-star lead and already... No, getting only 2 stars, but still the difference is so high, and with almost all... Oh, another avalanche. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, 2 rounds left. With almost all swing games out of the way, Boots seems to be out of options to get any points in this game. And what seemed like good games for Boots, where he could make up points, ho 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 and big jousting, Daniez showed insane performance and now seems to be winning game number 2 at this point. Daniez pop off indeed. Now shooting range, let's see. Starting off with just 1 golden zombie, Boots getting it right away. TNT spawns, a very valuable, most important mob in this game. Probably Daniez getting all the TNT arrows. I think this is over in game 2 for Boots. There's basically nothing he could do at this point. Daniez will be getting another TNT here. And just a matter of fact, when more golden mobs will spawn, Boots actually stealing both of the mobs from Daniez here. What is Boots doing? He doesn't have a TNT, but he manages to kill some of those mobs first, and he still wins shooting range over Dan. Oh my gosh, stop giving us this game. Avalanche is definitely in the cycle. Damn. Yeah, Daniez had so many TNT, but it doesn't matter. He placed second, which was enough. He is in the 4-star lead going into the last round. And cycle moment. Anyway, this is the last round of game 2. Daniez already guaranteed a win. Kind of similar to what happened last round, but in Boots' favor. Now they just have to play this one out to see what the difference will be in the end, and that's about it. But I get avalanche to... It's just in the cycle. Daniez missing the +3 at the end twice, and Boots managing to catch up at the end and win at least the last round for himself. And with a 3-star lead, Daniez won game number 2. Wow, what a good game we're watching. So many close calls, so many close moments. It ain't over yet. It is indeed not over. Having a bit of a smack talk between the participants here. Always love to see that. Let me drink some water. Hold on. My throat is not ready for those games. They're too good. Now, with a tied up overall score, we will be going into game 3, knowing that it will definitely not be the last one. We will see at least a 4-game matchup in this exciting round 2 of losers bracket, where one of these really good players will be leaving the tournament, and it's really hard to tell even at this point who it will be. Both of them are playing really well, playing very close to each other in almost all games. So let's just jump into game number 3 and see who will end up victorious this time. Would say anything yet? Puts. Maybe taking a bit of a break here. No, he's ready as well. Let's jump into game 3. This exciting matchup. Oh boy. This is... What an insane tournament. So many exciting games now. We got a game without any nons. And starting with another frozen floor. Ooh. There's no nons, yeah. Another frozen floor start here. Boots and Daniez going up against each other once again. Daniez getting rid of Boots way too early. Oh, this might be another great start for Daniez, who has been popping off in the games that before this matchup seemed to be favoring Boots. All the swing games seem to be in mostly his advantage, but Daniez showing some insane performances today in them. Not remember them popping off this hard in them before, and just what? Okay, 3 people just died at the same time and in this mess. Dan got only 2nd place, but it's still a 2-star lead. Each star is very important in the close games like this, and then starting with a pretty solid 2-star lead here. Let's see what Boots will show us to get back in this game to try to reduce Daniez's lead. Yeah, insane game. Okay. Spider Mace is over. Let's see what will round number 2 be. And it's another anvil split. There's so many similar games to previous rounds. Let's see if this time let's see any unexpected early deaths. We've seen Boots dying very early in the first one. We've seen Daniez being outplaced by a random in the second one. And we've just seen generally some interesting mess-ups in Anvil Spliff in the overall tournament. It's always one of those games where you always need to be ready, always need to be prepared. Otherwise, you will end up behind even more than you already are. Not gonna be the case this time, since all the randoms are gone. It's just Daniez and Boots finding each other in this Anvil Split game. Having a bit of a similar movement here, going into the exact same directions. Look at them. Okay, now closing in on each other a bit more. Being generally in the same area with map slowly reducing, map slowly losing all of the blocks. Daniez is Dan, hello? I could not find the message, but okay, Daniez is, despite accidentally standing on the edge for quite a bit again, still losing Anvil Split, letting Boots catch up, and look at this spawns TNT and 4 goldens. Whoever gets this TNT might already end up victorious. Daniez getting an early golden skeleton. No one able to catch the TNT. Someone got it. Someone got it. Someone got the other TNT. Whoever got the first TNT wasted both of their arrows. I think Daniez is the one with the second TNT. We've put nowhere on the leaderboard. Yes, Daniez has all those explosive arrows and might completely outplace Boots here, deciding to go for early shots here, and Daniez getting a 3-0 shooting range game. Now we're moving into band game. Those are very high differences for Dan in a bunch of games today. And he will be going into round number 4 with a solid 4-star lead. Boots needs something. Boots needs to start popping off. Oh my gosh, Avalanche is definitely in the cycle today. Daniel's going nuts indeed. Like, damn. Pretty good performance. Yo, Ken. By Ken. I can. Another lawnmower. Another lawnmower where Boots had an unfortunate performance last time. But he needs to perform better than himself last time, better than Daniez right now. He is falling behind in stars, and after a pretty confident plays, pretty confident star counts in game 1, seems to be falling quite behind overall. And Lawnmower, that doesn't seem like Boots' one of the Boots' good games. He is quite behind Daniez in here as well, with a pretty good almost 50 point lead from Daniez. I don't know if it just Boots not performing too well, or is it just Daniez popping off in this game as well? Reaching 400 already. Daniez finishing another lawnmower with a solid lead, and this is a repeat. Hi, D. Yeah, we're just gonna rip you. I don't know if they could see the chat, but yeah. Okay, switching to another lobby. 4 rounds left. Daniez was very confident 5-star lead. And with one of the swing games out of the way. Oh my god. What? Not able to listen. Yeah, I'm sorry. I cannot work with my brain sometimes. Happens. I read that D is on stream first before reading that they could not listen, okay? Okay, going into RPG 16. Finally got some new rounds this time with a lot of randoms around them, and let's see how the tactics will change of our participants. And Boots going super aggressive, killing Daniez very early, but both of them having basically the exact same kills, falling behind the random here a little bit. Both of them finding randoms on each side of the map. Boots getting a nice like double kill here, getting a bunch of needed points. He's at 4 kills right now. Daniez is only at 2 and currently behind the random as well. Daniez damages the Boots and killing one of the randoms. has an opportunity to catch up towards the end of the round. He needs to make sure he gets at least some kills, and random passing them both with a double kill. Daniez and Boots are behind the random right now. Daniez getting kill, tying up the score with Boots. Boots killing Daniez right after that and securing at least a star over him. And now we're moving right straight up into the next round of campaigning, where Boots showed already that he can make up some difference here. He can get some swings. And oh my gosh, look at him go there at the top. It's pretty sure it Boots is dark green. Haha. Thank you for transcription. Ask country, it confirmed, yeah. Now, Sam Daniez seems to be not be close to falling off the leaderboard, and both of them effectively on the same amount of points, but Boots catching up at the end. Hacker closing on the Daniez leads. Daniez lead once again. Now, oh, shut you. Oh my gosh, Boots is being aggressive today. Damn. Now we will have a 3-star lead for Daniez with only 2 rounds left in this pretty crazy game number 3. Let's see what they can get. I need the live subtitles at all times, so just doesn't the whole stream for me. That yeah. Pretty sure there is a feature that can just put the live subtitles on the streams. I can do that probably. I think we should invite Anderson. Damn. Either way, we're moving to round number 7, where Boots 3 stars behind currently overall, and in this game Daniez seems to be finishing faster than Boots and securing his win in game number 3. It's only 1 round left. Daniez already won 3rd game, and Big Fishing will be the last round here. Yeah, 4-star lead once again. Big Fishing doesn't decide anything. It's gonna get targeted as fuck, yeah. Good thing we're moving out of this lobby. Good for Boots, at least. Boots might be finishing this game with another last round win to make his situation, make his mood a little bit better, but not gonna affect the overall result. Daniez is only 1 win away, 1 tie away from winning the matchup, going to the next round and eliminating Boots from the tournament. Daniez has been showing some spectacular plays today. We've seen some good plays from Boots as well, mostly in the first game, but Daniez is just especially in the swing games, it's just on another level today, showing off why he was getting all of those records back in the day. It's not just the fact that community was still small, community still didn't know all the strats, but it also is the fact that Daniez is a really good player and he is getting closer to winning this whole matchup. And now we're gonna move to game 4. Boots is gonna BRB. Alright. We'll wait for him. And take a bit of a break too. Daniez keeps saying this phrase that it's not over yet, it ain't over, but he needs to remember that this also applies to Boots, that Boots still showing pretty good plays, pretty good performances, still has a chance to come back and win this game. Daniez has not secured the dub yet. He has not secured the place in the next round. He needs to remember that. and Boots needs to remember that he cannot afford to lose anymore. This might be his last game in this tournament if he doesn't pop off, if he doesn't outplay and outnumber Daniez in the next round, in the next game. Hey, I'm just sorry, I just read the players' chats. We apparently will be having Isaac and vacuum cleaner today later. So it's like in 3-4 hours from now on. Okay, Boots is ready. Ready? Okay. But let's worry about next games later. Right now, we're moving into potentially last game of this matchup. Let's go, you didn't miss it. Let's go, pay to win. You're here for the game number 4, where Daniez has a 1 win lead. He's leading in the matchup currently, and Boots in the position where he cannot afford to lose or tie anymore. He needs to win this game to have a chance, to at least have a chance. It's like most of it, yeah. Someone just really not liking party games, apparently. Anyway, starting game number 4 with an early minecart racing. Boots seems to be having quite a bit of fool here. Daniez missing a bunch of his shots, not getting the best RNG. Boots is so up ahead, and Daniez getting passed by a random here as well. Boots is still not at max speed, finally reaching it, and random is I think random reached max speed before Daniez, who missed a bunch of his shots, and Boots is starting with a 2-star lead in minecart racing. Now we're moving into another band game. Is there intended to be no sound? No? What? Can you guys not hear me? What? Pretty sure there was sound this whole time. Yeah. There is sound. Okay. The only pay to wins. And then, oh yeah, another band game. Okay, thank you guys for clarifying. My PC had sound muted, rip. Right, let's move into round number 2, hopefully. Yes, Summit's Animal Slaughter. Daniez, who I think lost last Animal Slaughter, this time needs to win. Needs to find better spawns, have some better accuracy than his opponent. Because if he lets Boots run away with this for with even more stars, game 4 he might be in a bit of a danger here. Right now Daniez seems to be ahead, and Boots is falling behind random in this game now. I know if Boots hit minus 50, I don't think he did. Just some unlucky spawns, some unlucky random behavior, some kill steals, and Boots has been behind, but now he's catching up rapidly to Daniels, being only 1 point behind at this point, passing Daniels for just a bit, but they're being basically on the same amount of points. Look at the leaderboard, both of them were in the same pace, and Boots getting a cow right at the end, securing another 1-star lead in Animal Slaughter. We're going straight into the next round of Workshop. I do not see any of the participants near me. Let's see which who will be faster after the first craft. And yes, just by only a few frames ahead of his opponent. Both of them probably having the exact same site then. And both of them falling behind the random now. Daniels, I think, still having a bit of a lead over Boots, which all he cares about, and now falling behind Boots, passing the random, but this is not what Daniels needs right now. He needs to win this game. He needs to try to reduce Boots' lead. Both of them on the last craft, basically on the same pace. Who will be victorious in the end? Daniels finishing first, and Boots finishing behind one of the randoms as well. Oh, this is such a good round for Daniels here. Now, from being 3 stars ahead, Boots is only down to 1-star lead here. It's obviously only just the start of the game. It's only been 3 rounds, but already Boots, after having some solid lead in here, losing almost all of it, going towards the halfway point of game 4. And win random rolling them, yeah. It do be like that with tournaments sometimes. It do be like that. Yeah, there is some paid actors, yes. Yeah, I put a lot of work into the script this time, guys, as you can tell, to make it more exciting than the previous tournament. Okay, let's see what the fourth game will be. It's Jungle Jump. Game where Daniels, I think, got some pretty confident win last time. Let's see if we can do it again. Look at this. Both participants and the random basically in the same block, and Daniels messes up the middle of the game while being ahead of everyone. That's not what you want to see from Daniels. Right now, Boots is back on his 3-point lead. In a very unexpected jungle jump choke from Dan here. Moving up to round number 5, Volcano. And really hard to tell how it will end up, especially knowing how good the randoms were so far. We can never ignore them. Oh gosh, let's see it. Daniels had a perfect opportunity to type the score, and now he's back in the position he was after the second round. He needs to start popping off again. Seems to be having pretty bad block and losing to Boots and Volcano as well. Boots might be tying up the overall score here with only 3 rounds left. Sweat. Only 3 rounds left. Boots is 4 stars ahead. Yeah, and moving into campaigning, the game that was in Boots' favor today. but we have seen a 3-0 sweep here from him. Will Daniez be able to do 3-0 sweep for himself though? Because he kinda needs it right now. He kinda needs to do something to start catching up, to try and end the game early. They seem to have a pretty good random, but it's not good for Daniez right now. He's falling behind Boots, who is probably going to be securing his win campaigning here with 5-star lead going into the last 2 rounds. Volcano is a repeat. Yeah, 5-star lead with 2 rounds left. Let's see. Not that many swing games played so far. Games where Daniez has been popping off today. So it's not over until it's over. Daniez can still hope for some sort of Frozen 4 pick jousting finish, despite how unrealistic it might be. But just 1 more star from Boots. Just 1 3rd place or 4th place. Oh, not 4th place, 2nd place, I'm sorry. And game 4 will be over for Daniez. Let's see what they will get. They get chicken rings. Only 2 rounds left. Daniez needs Boots to mess up. He needs to, for Boots to not place here, or at least place 3rd. And also to win himself. Daniez seems to be doing pretty well with the 2nd task. With winning this round, he is currently slightly ahead of Boots, who seems to be going pretty flawlessly right now, and also passing Daniez himself. Doesn't seem to be doesn't seem like chicken rings will affect Boots' score, and I think it's gonna be the end of game 4 for Daniez here. Boots is tying up overall score. 2 wins for Daniez, 2 wins for Boots. We will see game number 5. What an insane matchup. Losers bracket has certainly some pretty close games, like them. Game 4 still not over. There's still 1 more round left in it. But Boots already secured the win. Let's see what they will get regardless. Endless play was... I was about to bring it up. I was about to say that right before game 4 I said that Boots needs some sort of performance. He did in the first game, and the first game actually was a 6-star lead for Boots before round 8, and round 8 was also Endless Split. Dude, that is just something about tournament games and having the same patterns for last rounds. We've seen it with Endless Split round 8 for Sent and Kenneth matchup. I sort of Boots dies before randoms again, and Daniez places 2nd while McPop13. Like, it can't happen twice, right guys? Okay, yeah, what? Almost all the randoms are gone. It's not gonna happen twice. Waiting for them to clutch up my predictions. I had a game 8 and a split 2. Yeah. I mean, we're on game 5 right now. Well, round 5 in this lobby, but it is game number 8 for a tournament match, so... Last random is gone. It's just Boots, and then who dies quite early in Endless Leaf once again. He was McPop13, so game 4 is over. Boots has won. Score is 2-2. And it's time for the last round. Yeah, BRB take all of the breaks, all the time you need before the most likely last game, last round of this matchup. That puts one more game. Let's go. Can let Niels get 5 points on me? Wait, so you predicted 3-2 for Boost, and Niels predicted 3-2 for Daniez? Is that what's happening right now? Send. Yeah, 1 game 1, Boots. Boots 1 game 1. What did I predict for this one? Oh, I predicted Daniez 3-2. And everyone knew that the game will be close as fuck. Yeah, so if Boots wins, Sand will increase his lead by so much in predictions. But if he loses, some people might start catch up to him. It's also there's like double stakes in this one. Going into the game number 5. I ruined my prediction, but I'm rooting for you. Back and ready. Boots is all ready for the last game. Let's see if Daniez is ready. And Daniez is ready. Let's finish it. If it's not gonna be a tie, of course. All comes down to this game. Whoever wins moves up. Whoever loses is out of the tournament. No more slip-ups, no more chokes. Everyone has to show their best in this one. Starting off with Volcano. Both of them playing extremely safe, extremely conservative, trying to secure as much as land as possible, not really caring about all the randoms and all of the chaos with blocks disappearing around them. Daniez seems to be having quite a few block patches around him, not noticing the good block behind, but Boots also having not the best position, and Daniez starting last game with a 1-star lead and moving on to game of Super Ship, that which we haven't seen in this matchup yet. Despite how many swing games we've got today, Super Ship was never one of them, and we'll see if any of our participants can gain some stars. And here, Daniez already in a bad position. Boots killing Daniez early. Oh, this might be very good for Boots here. What a not the best move from Dan here. I don't think he noticed Boots when he was going around that pillar, and now Boots is only fighting against one random who dies to the wall. Boots getting a 3-0 sweep in Super Ship and moving on to Ho. Where Boots, if he shows his insane CPS, his insane skills in Ho here, he can improve his lead by even more, but seems to be getting a little bit trapped by randoms. And here Daniez doing not the best move, going for Boots instead of trying to secure some land for himself, but still probably gonna have a second place behind Boots in this game. Boots got like half of the map, and I don't think any of the randoms are close to our participants in terms of land, in terms of points. Now after 3 rounds, going into round number 4, Boots will be having a 3-star lead now. Yeah, 3-star lead. I forgot that he was Volcano. Boots seems to be in a very good place right now. Daniez losing some very important stars. Now moving into Trampolinio. Game that was incredibly close last time, with Boots getting a win literally last second. And he needs to win this again. He needs to win this again to have pretty good chances. Daniez kind of boosting Boots almost to the +10, but Boots wasn't able to catch any points from that, and Daniez is so far ahead. Boots is not even on the leaderboard. Daniez needs to finish it fast. He turns away from the needed +3 points. Boots, where is Boots? He needs to get on the leaderboard. He is not there. Trampolinio gives 3-star lead for Daniez, tying up the score. What is going on in this game? Now, after all this insanity, we have a little bit of 1 minute break in high ground. What the hell? Those have been shaky indeed. Probably is the worst game. Sure. Boots ho gameplay makes me nuts. Yeah, he just goes right straight into it. He like starts in like some weird corners all the time. How? How what? And now, wow. Yeah, it's the phrase that Dan has been saying over and over again. It's not over until it's over. Hacking in the party games. Boots is hacking in the party games. And it seemed like Boots might be securing the win and getting away with it after Daniez choke and super ship, and Trampolinia completely saves Daniez here. We are going into game number 5 with a tie between our participants. What an exciting last game, what an exciting overall matchup. Let's see what both of them will show this time, what kind of craziness will or will not happen. Either way, both of them will need to play their best in this one. Every star matters. We have seen it here, we have seen it before. And Daniez missing some of the cows, not being able to kill them quickly, but still both of them pretty much on the exact same amount of points. Daniez falling a bit behind. Boots manages to find some good spawns around him, and now all of the spawns are around Daniez, who caught up and now right behind Boots. Oh my gosh, this is so close of them getting close to 100. Daniez loses a few cows to run above Boots, and Daniez going for the same animals. Daniez able to get some of them. Boots having a bit of a lead. Both of them in the exact same points. Daniez with only few stars, only few points ahead, winning another round. Daniez is now 1 star ahead. Oh my gosh, this is so close. What the fuck? Whistling and I hate that game. Yeah, it can cause some of the lags. I had it have it too sometimes with really bad ping and not being able to jump at all. And now, oh my gosh, we're going into dive, which is banned. So we will requeue. Oh gosh, this is so close. Daniez 1 star ahead. 3 rounds left. It's not over until it's over. It could go either way at this point. And if still Frozen Floor and Pig Jousting in the pool, we might see some insane comebacks at the every possible moment, and Pig Jousting arrives. Pick of the fucking devil. Let's see what will happen this time. If Daniez will be able to show the exact same pop-off he did last time. This time, none of them seem to be going up against each other. Daniez finding random, receiving some very crucial hits, and now getting targeted by another random. Almost losing to him, about to die. Daniez is dead. Boots getting 3-star lead in big jousting, 2 rounds left. Boots is 2 stars ahead. Ban game, get it out of the way. Use some next rounds already. Daniez has only 2 rounds to try and tie up the score, or I don't know if they'll get another swing game and Daniez will somehow win. It will be one of the most insane matches in this tournament. What is going on? Oh my gosh. 2 rounds left. Let's see what we will get. Going into cannon painting. It's not a repeat. I'm pretty sure it's not. I will let them play it out either way. Yeah, it's not a repeat, but it could be another potential swing. We have seen Boots mostly winning it today, but so far Daniez is out of both our participants, the only one on the leaderboard. Boots is struggling behind randoms. What is going on? A game where Boots has been so good. He's a little bit behind, catching up finally to top 3, passing up Daniez. He needs a win here to try and secure the overall matchup. Boots is winning 3 stars ahead for the last round. Daniez needs frozen floor or else it's over for him. Pan game. Boots is so close to finishing it. Boots need just 1 more star in the next round and it's over for Daniez. What if only we didn't had so many ban games who just destroyed the pace of this insane game completely. But it's still fine. Still fine. We might have an exciting final round if it's something where Daniez can make up 3 points, or if it will be over for him. Let's see what the last round will be. And it's no fucking way. What? Oh my gosh, this is a chance for Daniez to tie up the game and move into round number 6. Daniez needs to get rid of Boots. Where are both of their players? They're going up against each other and Daniez is dead. And this is it. Boots is going up into the next round. What a crazy game number 5 we've seen. What a crazy fucking game. GG's to both of the players. Boots will be finishing up the random sword, just dying to them, I guess, not getting any stars in Frozen Floor, but it doesn't matter. He already has enough to win this matchup. GG's. What a game we have seen. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Damn. Wow, this I think this is my favorite game in the tournament so far. Like, holy shit. At least game 5 out of all of this mess. Like, yeah. GG's to both of them. Both of them showed insane performance and some very good plays, but Boots overall in this in this insane matchup turned out to be a bit better, turned out to be a bit more victorious, and Daniez fortunately leaving this tournament, but he should not be ashamed of his performance. He did extremely well. Like, holy shit, what was this game, dude? Emily is what makes a difference. Everything is a swing game, yeah, true. I was literally frozen in it. I think Hypixel is shitting out. Dude, how? Why is it? How's Hypixel giving us the most exciting games sometimes? Like, when I said that Daniez only needs Frozen Floor, I was like, yeah, but like we've been getting so many swing games. I don't think he will be. It can't be Avalanche 8 out of 8 again in COD versus 3 matchup. And it was after fucking Spider Maze again. Like, exact same patterns. The only game that could have saved Daniez happened after Rikyu and Spider Maze being right behind it. Like, bruh. Why does it keep happening? And this time it also, if it was the only option for Daniez to save the match, but it did not help him anyway. The same happened to 3 against Cobb and Christmas only won. But at least it gave us an insane finale, an insane matchup with not certain who will win up until the very end. I am wow. This game was so good. We live in a simulation. True. That wasn't no random, that was a hater. Random starting me and making the game lag based. Let's go. Yeah, it do be like that with party games sometimes. Wow. This match was so freaking good. I do not know how I will be watching Vacuum and Isaac today. This shit is too exciting. We might see another close matchup, another 5-game matchup later today. I will make sure if they will be playing or not. Maybe it will. Maybe they will cancel it out. I don't know. Isaac, I know, is not feeling way too well today, but we will see. Oh my gosh! Let me give me a minute to catch my breath. Damn, this was one of the games. This is probably gonna be one of my top favorite games of this tournament so far. That's for sure. And we will be seeing Boots moving up in the bracket, in the losers bracket, and going up against either Vacuum or Isaac, who will be probably playing today, or loser of the game between Botchit and Monkey City. Oh my gosh, we might see Boots versus Monkey City in losers bracket. Oh my god. No way. Dude, imagine. Could you imagine? Yeah. Monkey would, for that to happen, Monkey would need to lose to Cheetah and win against either Vacuum or Isaac, which I think is a pretty plausible scenario at this point. When I first looked at the bracket, I was like, okay, it doesn't seem like we'll be having Boots Monkey City, unfortunately, because of a bit of RNG, but now it's a very plausible scenario. And this might be one of the greatest games of this tournament as well, featuring Boots once again. What a game. But either way, I would need to go now. I have a lot of stuff to do, have a lot of stuff to prepare. Thank you guys for stopping by, for hopping on the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed that insane freaking game. And I will probably see you guys later today, or sometimes during tomorrow for Vacuum Cleaner 22 versus Who Doesn't. Will be another exciting losers bracket game. Alright, thank you guys for being here. I'll see you all a bit later. Bye.